Now, with Valentine's just around the corner, we're all looking to put our best foot forward from venturing out on a date. But what to wear? Well, stylist Maria Kelly's here now with some very casual clothes if you're going on a casual date.
Absolutely. So we've got pieces that are stylish, wearable, and there's something that you can easily dress up or do it like what we have today, slightly dressed down. So whether you're going to bowling or the cinema, we've got some great options.
And we saw Amal Clooney yesterday. What do you think of this new hair? Everyone thought she cut her hair off, but she's actually got a lob, which is like basically a pinned up hair. Now, we're not going to show something as dressy as this, but certainly within the range, and it's all from pennies today. You can find some great and very wearable clothes and good prices.
Oh, great affordable prices as well.
Lovely.
So, yes.
Okay, let us begin with Gillian. And she's nice and casual and very funky as well.
Yes, so we're starting with this lovely faux leather jacket, and this is €14. The price points are exceptionally well, and everything is available in size 6 to 20 and in store now as well.
And then underneath, you've got this dress, very easy to wear.
Yeah, it's a mocha dress. I find that this is a great piece. The reason being is, especially if you're petite, the block colour is fantastic because it's not going to break you up. And then where the belt is, it's going to accentuate your waist, so it's going to help elongate them legs. And this comes in various colourways as well.
Which is handy. A nice, easy piece if you're travelling as well. You've got the cool little bag there as well, with the fringing is back again this year, isn't it?
It's a great piece. And I think this is the one that you'll pull out. You know, festival season will be starting in a few months, and it's a fabulous one. Nice little crossover, so it's nice and casual, yet it is dressy at the same time as well.
The studded sandals are €26.
Yeah, and these are available in an orange colour as well, and they're really nice and comfy, which the girls are saying, which is nice because they are a nice
I can't imagine that. My goodness.
They are a bit of a heel on them, but they are really nice.
I couldn't wear those. Thanks very much. I'd die. I'm hopeless in heels.
Oh, you'd be grand.
No. You see, you're tougher than I am, you say.
I am.
No, my sister says that. She goes, shut up and just get on with it. And I just can't do it. I'm just not good. Anyway, this is Jen. I think Jen looks fab. This is a really soft denim dress.
Isn't it really nice? Denim is such a big hit this season again. We've seen it on the catwalk and it's filtering out to the high street. This is Penny's version of it. I absolutely love this dress. I think it's really nice. I love the high collar in it.
It's cool.
And the kind of the rose colour, the kind of bronzy colour that's on the buttons, which I really like. It's really nice.
So you've paired it with this nice little tote just for the pop of colour, this kind of coral colour.
Yes, and it also helps to bring up, as we pan down, the lovely multicolour that is in the shoe as well.
Oh yeah, so the shoes look very expensive.
Aren't they lovely? Like, they'd be beautiful, I think, with a pair of jeans. The multicolour shoes, they are €19.
They're not too high either.
No.
Are they all right, Jen, to stand in? Yeah? Jen can stand in them. She's the model. Thanks, Jen. You look amazing. I really like that on you. It's fab.
It is lovely. And as I say, they're available in sizes 6 to 20. And the shoes are available in sizes 3 to 8 as well.
So good variance of sizes there, Maria. Okay, Jennifer is our next model.
Yes. So we've got this really beautiful khaki waistcoat. I think this is such a versatile piece for when it comes to during the springtime. So you can pop a jumper inside it. You can have lovely jeans, but I think it's a really nice piece.
And you've tied it back, but of course the belt can go to the front as well.
Absolutely, yes. And then we have the lovely ivory chiffon blouse, which is €13. And once again, this comes in a variety of colourways, and it has a little bit of detailing to the top, which is great, so you don't have to be worrying about accessories.
And you've got the high waist. Are they pleather trousers or are they waxed?
They're kind of a wax effect trousers, which are great, and they've lovely skinny leg to them. You know, this with a nice top for heading out. I think they're really key piece to have in your wardrobe, the waxed up trousers, because they never really date, you know, and they never go out.
It's true. And the bag. The bag is what?
The fringe clutch. This is €12. I really like that.
Very nice. Very cool. And lots goes into that.
I was just going to say, it's a great size as well for when you're heading out on that first date and you want to look natural, but you have everything bar at the kitchen sink in it to make yourself look as pretty as anything.
True. And tell us about the shoes.
Then we have these beautiful, the cut-out ankle shoes, which are €22, and I love the khaki colour in them as well. I suppose I'm a sucker for them colourways.
It's different. I like that. It's a nice colour for the summer. Thanks, Jen.
And they have a little bit of an ankle back strap on them, so you know you're not going to fall out. Because a lot of times when you have the cut-out shoes, you usually just slip in, and I like when there's a bit of a strap, so you've got that extra security as well. Yeah.
And Gillian is back. Yes, very nice look. This Aztec type cardi. It's kind of a cardigan jacket, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So it's a nice kind of it's warm, but it is lightweight at the same time as well. And this comes in different coloured ways as well, along with the top.
It really works with the mustard because it picks up the mustard in it. I like that matchy in that way.
Exactly, and it's nice kind of
So
warm
€13
tones.
for each of those.
€13, yeah. Great price points available at Pennies. And these are all available nationwide as well.
They're there now. What about the jeans?
Then we've got the boyfriend slim jeans. What I find with Pennies is they have such a selection of jeans, whether it's boyfriend, boot cut, the flared, which is coming in, or you're skinny. They have a great selection of different colourways. And these are boyfriend style slim jeans, and they are €17.
Great, and you put the big tote with them. They look nice and comfy. And this bag as well.
The tan bag with the chain detail, which I really like. And once again, this is a lovely one for day wear as well.
Great. Okay, Jen is back with us.
Yes, so we have Jen back. So it's great pieces, I'll say all from Pennies as well.
This is a very nice look. It's kind of rock chic.
Isn't it? Yeah, what I decided to do with this is just to mix and match greys. I love grey as a tonal base. I think it works for every Irish skin tone. And we have this lovely neck piece at €5. We've got this white top, which is €15 and has a bell sleeve detail to it as well. So it's a crop top, so you can also wear this with a lovely high-waisted pencil skirt.
Did you put a vest underneath
We
this?
just have a vest top. Exactly, yeah. Just especially for daytime, if you didn't want to go the whole, you know.
The bell sleeves are nice. And the jeans?
And then we've got the lovely grey skinny jeans, which I think are a really nice piece, especially the bottom of them, because they have this little bit
frayed.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
They're frayed and they're quite quirky and different, but yet really edgy.
Do they have any ones without the holes in the knee?
They have some of the grey ones, yeah, definitely have grey jeans as well.
Yeah. And you've got the cords as well. Thanks very much,
The cord shoes are 11 and they come in so many colours. They come in
Actually,
blue.
we're going to see them, I think, next
yeah,
time,
we're going to see them in a kind of a terracotta, so they come in various blues and tans and everything, yeah.
Right, for that price as well, so they're not that high. Again, there's lovely kind of tonal colours here, this ochre kind of jacket.
Yeah, so this is a lovely waterfall jacket. This is €25 and this is in this terracotta colour, which I think is really nice because they aren't coming in with the full-on bright colours, but these are wearable pieces that I think will easily bring into your summer wardrobe, but can be used again throughout the season for autumn and winter again.
And you've got the top for 11. I like this this piece here, this chain thing. It's really cool, isn't it?
Isn't it really nice? And like their pieces
like a mother-of-pearl type effect on it.
Absolutely, and that's only €3. So they've
pennies are very good for accessories, aren't
Their
they?
accessories are really good and their bags are fantastic. So they've a great, like, you know, you can just go in and if it's a trend, especially if you want to try out a trend, you know, it's great to go in, pick up and spend a fortune. Exactly.
It's true, yeah. And last year I bought a lot of these trousers, print trousers. I thought they were great for travelling, for holidays. I really like them, and these are back again this year, and these are 12.
These are 12, and there's such a variant of colours available in store now, and different prints as well. So it's a great piece to have, and it's nice to try a bit of colour and a bit of print every so often.
Tell us about the shoes. They're the same.
Then we've got these court heels again, which are 11, and they are similar to the grey that we just had on. And as I say, we have them in tan, nude, orange, blue. They come in loads of different colourways. And as I say, the heel isn't that high, so they're great. And everything, as I say, is in store now.
Great. Thanks very much, Jennifer. That's fantastic. And Maria, thank you very much. More information.
Fuller looking hair in 30 days. Nioxin proudly sponsors today.
Now you're very welcome back. Now, from crooked computers to bloated bills, consumer problems have been coming in thick and fast as always. So the Irish Examiner's Vicky May has been on the case, and lots as usual, isn't there?
It's great. It's great to have you because you're out there fighting the fight for the people of Ireland.
And solving it, which
and
is
there's
more
lots of
important.
fighting to be done.
And you fought for Breda first.
I did.
Yes.
Tell us about Breda and what happened to her.
Breda bought a laptop for her teenage daughter who was about to start college. She bought it in Curry's PC World. Now, she didn't bother taking out any extended warranties. She just had the manufacturer's guarantee, which is generally about 12 months.
Which also you say, Vicky, there's no need to pay for all these extra things.
Well, yeah, well, if you read the T's and C's and see what suits you.
Yes.
But unfortunately for this poor lady, 1 year and 2 weeks after, yes, laptop seemed to just die. So she went and got it checked. It turned out the hard drive had just gone kaput. So she and it was going to be €155 to replace. So she
But
thought,
it shouldn't die after a year and 2 months.
this is the whole thing.
Yes.
So she approached them and kind of thought, you know, I'm only 2 weeks out to the manufacturer's guarantee, kind of wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And they were hardballing, going, no way, absolutely not. So by the time she came to us, she had already contacted the Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, and their advice was to put the complaint in writing, and her next step would have been the small small claims court, which we've spoken about before, very user-friendly. And she would have gone at it kind of saying, you know, what's a reasonable lifespan for something like a hard drive? And surely a year and 2 weeks isn't quite enough. Now, luckily, we saved her all the delays and because the small claims court it's time-consuming, let's be honest about it, and you're still left.
That's why a lot of people don't bother, you know.
Yeah.
But they should, as you always say.
It is very user-friendly. So we contacted Curry's PC World, and to be fair to them, they came back to us and said, as a gesture of goodwill, we'd like to offer a voucher to the value of €155 to cover the repair cost.
Okay, that's
so she was genuinely very thrilled.
Yeah, we should say as well, the laptop she bought was an expensive laptop, just in case anyone's like, oh, maybe she bought it cheap. But no, she did not. She paid quite a bit of money for this, you know.
Now, she might have been covered had she taken out extended warranties. You wouldn't know. I suppose if you are looking at getting them, be aware they are not the manufacturer's guarantee.
The only thing
that's
is, so
not being
Vicky,
extended.
you know, that's grand, but I just don't believe that a laptop like this that you pay a good bit of money for. I mean, I bought a laptop and I have it about 10 years, you know what I mean?
She probably could have had very good grounds, but it just would have been the delay of the small claims court for her.
Well, now we're going to go to Ayr, and Margaret's 93-year-old mother, she had a landline, or she has a landline with Ayr.
Okay, take a deep breath now for this one, okay? So this lovely viewer, Margaret, she's a carer for her 93-year-old mother, that's fine. All her mum wanted was a landline, and she wanted a few extra calls that she could make to the UK. And I think when we think of landline deals now, we talk about bundling, so you bring in your broadband and you bring in your, you know, your mobile just to get the best deal. This 93-year-old lady, and there are so many. She just wanted a phone.
That's it.
So
Nothing else. No TV channels.
No
nothing
bells
at
and
all.
whistles. Thanks very much. So the deal with it was Aircom at the time. The deal with Aircom was going to be €65 every 2 months, which is kind of pricey enough, really, when you think about it. That's what she got, and it included the English add-ons. So they were happy out. The first bill came, and it was €95. So our viewer was kind of scratching her head, going, it should have been 65. Now here's where it goes a bit wrong. It took her 4 different phone calls to 4 different people over as many months before somebody was able to say to her, actually, yeah, you know, you've been overcharged here and we're going to reimburse you €150. So that 150 was incorporating some money that she was owed and also a goodwill gesture. And to be fair, Margaret was really happy with that. And she said, look, you've acknowledged there was a mistake. We're happy. New package, new deal, all is good.
Most people are, Vicky, really. Do you know, once the company put up their hands, we're wrong here and people will go away, they'll be happy out.
It's the time wasting, it's having to call. But it still wasn't over, because poor old Margaret, the next bill that came, €81. The bill after that was €99. Now, Margaret is a trooper. She's one of our consumer champions and warriors, right? We did the counting. She kept notes of everyone she spoke to in Ayr, every single person.
I would never do that.
All the names, her interpretation of what they told her, because it's 2 sides to every story, obviously. She kept the whole lot in a record. 13 different phone calls to 13 different people to try and figure out why these bills were coming in at different prices. So God love the one. By the time she came to us, she was actually pulling her hair out and saying, thank God it's not a direct debit, because the money would just be coming out of my mother's account and there'd be no visibility over it. So we contacted Ayr, and even then it was confusing for us, because what Ayr did is they divided her complaint in 2. So there was the complaint before the 150 reimbursement, and then there was a complaint for after the 150 reimbursement. So they were talking to us about the second complaint. So we had to go back to them again and go, look,
so what did they do at the end?
Don't mix up. So they came back to us and said, basically, the first complaint, they lost the phone recording that showed the contract she was on.
Come on.
So that's when they arranged the 150. But they hands up, it took her 4 months and 4 phone calls, but at least that was resolved.
Is she still with Ayr?
She's still with them.
Yeah, but it's okay.
But
They're not going to make the mistakes again.
No, she's shopping around to move somewhere else. Her current bill is €75 every 2 months, so she is going to shop around. Now, to be fair to them again, with the second complaint, they said that the reason there was a price variation is because the price she was quoted didn't include VAT.
Well, I was just going to ask you that. Was that, you see...
But she was still overcharged because they reimbursed her with our intervention, €78. And to be fair to them, they did say... Now, I tell you as well, the response we got from them, it was very clinical, it was bullet points, there was no apology. We had to nudge them to say, look, this is really stressed out our viewer.
The whole phone thing is still a disaster.
13 different people. But they did apologise, and I said, it's sorry that it took so much time and effort to get the matter rectified, to be fair to them.
And surprise, surprise, we were chatting about mobile phones. Three mobile.
Always the mobile
Yeah,
phone,
yeah, yeah.
always the mobile phone. It's a bit of a bugbear of mine, this particular issue.
We're talking about 3 this time, is it?
Yeah, this viewer, she'd been with O2 and obviously then 3 took O2
took over
on.
O2,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So this viewer, Aisling, signed a new deal that would be €45. So she was grand with that. And then she signed that with 3 last April. And then heard about the all-you-can-eat data and thought, oh, I'd like a bit of that actually. My data coverage isn't quite enough or my limits aren't enough. So she got onto them and they said, no, I'm really sorry. You've signed the contract and you can't change mid-contract. So I think our viewer then was coming back going, but, you know, just because I was an O2 customer, I should be entitled to start brand new with 3. And 3 came back to us and said, no, she actually signed a brand new contract with us last April. What they did do as a gesture of goodwill is they've upgraded her data allowance for free, which is fantastic. Now, it's only a few euro a month, but sure, it all adds up, so they have looked after her. But it's just a little bugbear of mine.
It is, but Vicky, I suppose what you often say here is beware of what you're signing as well, and that's the bottom line, isn't it?
She was signing that new contract with 3.
And
so
she
should have
thought
been.
because it was a new provider, it was new, but it wasn't because they just took over
So she
the
was signing
responsibility
something
from
new with
O2.
them. But I do think that, you know, companies should look after the customers they have as well. You know, you're tied into, like, for example, my TV package, my box is about to die a death.
Yeah.
And for me to get a new box, it's €299, whereas if a new customer books in off the street, they're going to get that for free.
Right,
It drives me
because you're
mental. And I'm a loyal customer.
because you're mid-contract.
The
You're a
box.
proven loyal
But in a
customer,
way,
you
when
see.
you think
know?
about it, you'd wonder why they do that, because that would make you, the minute your contract's over, leave them.
It leaves a
I don't
sour
think they
taste
should.
in your
They
mouth.
should look at your history and see if they want to
Yeah.
hold you. I
Yeah.
always feel that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Vicky, thank you
you,
very
Vicky.
much.
Thank you.
As always, it's great. So, again, if you're getting nowhere with the consumer problem, you
She's
know where
there.
to go. Vicky is here. Do get in touch with us, and Vicky will take up the battle for you. Email us at today@rt.ie with consumer problem in the subject heading, so we'll know to give it to Vicky. Now, your last chance to enter our draw today.
Oh, yes. €1,000 for grabs of all. You can get as many piercings as you want. We spoke about this before.
Here's the question.
Which of these counties is known as the Garden of Ireland? Is it Wicklow, Dublin or Limerick? If you think you know the answer, call 15 16 71 71 44 or text COMP followed by your answer and name to 57117. Viewers in Northern Ireland can also text to 57117 or call the number on screen. You must be over 18 to enter.